Welcome to this video where we'll explore a deeply important and often overlooked issue faced by many retirees: depression. Retirement is supposed to be a time of freedom, relaxation, and enjoyment, yet for many it marks the beginning of a very different journey. Instead of finding peace and fulfillment, many retirees find themselves facing a new challenge: feelings of loneliness, purposelessness, and sadness that can quickly spiral into depression. We live in a society that often glorifies retirement as the ultimate reward after years of hard work. The narrative is simple: you've worked hard all your life, and now it's time to relax, enjoy your hobbies, travel, and spend time with loved ones. But the reality for many is not as idyllic as it's often portrayed. Retirement, instead of offering relief, can create a sense of loss, confusion, and disconnection. For some, this leads to the onset of depression, which, if left unaddressed, can negatively affect their quality of life in ways they may never have expected. So why do so many retirees fall into depression, and what can be done to prevent or overcome it? In this video, we will delve into the reasons why depression is so common among retirees, examine the factors that contribute to these feelings, and most importantly, offer practical solutions that can help retirees find joy and fulfillment in this new phase of life. The shift in identity from worker to retiree. One of the primary reasons retirees struggle emotionally is the drastic shift in identity that occurs when they leave the workforce. For many people, their job is more than just a source of income. It's a major part of who they are. It provides structure, purpose, and a sense of value. But when retirement comes, that structure disappears. Suddenly, many retirees find themselves asking, "Who am I now?" Retirement marks the end of a chapter, but it also opens a new one that requires redefining yourself. If your identity was heavily tied to your work, whether you were a teacher, a business executive, a doctor, or a stay-at-home parent, losing that role can feel like losing a part of yourself. This loss of identity can lead to feelings of confusion and insecurity. Without the daily routine and responsibilities that work provides, it's easy to feel unimportant or irrelevant. The feeling of being washed up or forgotten can be a breeding ground for depression. This shift in identity doesn't happen overnight, but over time. Many retirees struggle to find new roles or purposes to embrace after they stop working. And when they fail to find meaningful activities or goals, they can fall into a rut that deepens their emotional struggles. But it doesn't have to be this way. The key is to actively seek new ways to define yourself in retirement. While the job title may be gone, you still have a wealth of experiences, skills, and passions that are waiting to be explored. Whether it's pursuing a new hobby, mentoring others, or contributing to a cause you care about, there are countless ways to build a new sense of identity and purpose. The loss of social connections. Another major contributor to depression among retirees is the loss of social connections. Work is not just about earning a living, it's also a social environment. It's where we interact with colleagues, share experiences, and build relationships. When retirement comes, many retirees suddenly find themselves isolated, no longer engaging in daily social activities or having regular interactions with people outside their immediate family. The loss of social connections can be one of the most jarring aspects of retirement. For many, the workplace is a community where friendships are formed and sustained. Once you retire, these daily interactions stop. You may find yourself sitting alone at home with fewer opportunities to meet new people or interact with others. This isolation can contribute significantly to feelings of sadness and loneliness, which are key factors in the development of depression. But there are solutions to this problem. It's essential to recognize that the loss of social connections doesn't have to be permanent. There are plenty of ways to build new relationships and maintain existing ones. Consider joining clubs, groups, or organizations that align with your interests. Volunteer for causes you're passionate about, as this not only allows you to help others, but also provides an opportunity to meet like-minded individuals. Many retirees find that by actively seeking out social engagement, they are able to combat loneliness and prevent depression. Additionally, technology can be an invaluable tool for staying connected with loved ones. Video calls, social media, and online communities can help you keep in touch with family and friends even if they live far away. Staying socially active is essential for maintaining a sense of connection and emotional well-being during retirement. The financial pressure of retirement. Retirement is often associated with financial freedom, but for many retirees, it can bring about financial stress. The prospect of living on a fixed income, managing retirement savings, and worrying about healthcare costs can create anxiety and feelings of insecurity. Financial struggles are one of the most common sources of stress for retirees, and when these worries become overwhelming, they can lead to depression. For some, the transition from a steady paycheck to a fixed retirement income can be difficult to adjust to. Expenses may remain the same or even increase, but the ability to earn income is no longer there. This financial uncertainty can erode confidence and create a sense of vulnerability, especially if you didn't fully plan for retirement or didn't expect to encounter unexpected expenses like healthcare costs. To combat these financial pressures, it's important to plan ahead and be proactive. If you haven't already, consider speaking with a financial advisor to help you manage your retirement savings and ensure that you have a budget in place that allows you to live comfortably. It's also helpful to focus on the things you can control, such as reducing unnecessary expenses, exploring part-time work or freelance opportunities, or considering alternative income sources like renting out property or starting a small business. The key to handling financial pressure in retirement is to remain flexible and proactive. By taking small steps to manage your finances, you can alleviate much of the stress that comes with the uncertainty of this new chapter of life. Rediscovering purpose and joy in retirement. Now that we've identified the reasons why depression can affect retirees, let's explore the solution: how to rediscover purpose and joy in this new phase of life. While retirement may seem like a time to rest, it doesn't have to be a time of stagnation. In fact, it can be the perfect time to reinvent yourself, to explore new hobbies, and to live a life filled with fulfillment. Start by reflecting on what truly matters to you. What have you always wanted to do but never had the time for? What are your passions and interests that have taken a back seat to work and other responsibilities over the years? Retirement is a great opportunity to revisit these interests and pursue them with a renewed sense of energy and freedom. Consider taking up new hobbies, traveling, volunteering, or even starting a second career or business. Many retirees find joy and fulfillment in giving back to their communities, whether by mentoring younger generations, teaching, or supporting a cause they care about. Pursuing new goals gives your life direction and can provide the motivation needed to stay mentally and physically active. Finally, it's important to remember that joy comes from the small everyday moments. Retirement allows you to slow down and savor life in ways that weren't possible when you were working full-time. Whether it's enjoying a leisurely breakfast, reading a good book, or taking a walk in the park, these moments can provide more happiness than you might expect. As we've seen, depression among retirees is a very real and challenging issue, but it's not one without solutions. By recognizing the factors that contribute to this emotional struggle, such as loss of identity, social isolation, and financial pressure, and taking proactive steps to address them, retirees can find a renewed sense of purpose, joy, and fulfillment in their later years. In this video, we've explored why so many retirees fall into depression and how they can take practical steps to overcome it. The key is to stay active both mentally and physically, to seek out social connections and to rediscover your passions and purpose. Retirement doesn't have to be the end of your meaningful contributions. It can be the beginning of a new chapter filled with possibility. Remember, it's never too late to live the life you've always dreamed of. By embracing the changes that come with retirement and taking proactive steps to combat the challenges, you can live your later years with joy, purpose, and contentment. In part 1, we discussed the key reasons why many retirees face feelings of loneliness and depression, and how to shift our perspective of solitude from a burden to an opportunity. Now let's move on to the most important part: how to apply these concepts in real life, transforming retirement into a rich and meaningful chapter of life. Retirement, while it can bring feelings of loss and uncertainty, offers an incredible opportunity to rediscover yourself, pursue passions, and live a fuller life. In reality, small changes made every day can not only help you overcome loneliness, but also create new opportunities for personal growth, finding joy and satisfaction. Genre 1. Embrace the truth about loneliness and create new connections. Loneliness can be a major challenge for many people when they retire. When there's no job, no daily routine, you may feel abandoned or without purpose. However, the key is to realize that loneliness does not have to be negative. It can be a space for reconnecting with yourself and seeking new relationships. Practical advice: start by changing your perspective on loneliness. It's not a lack of something, but a space for creativity and growth. Spend time rediscovering personal hobbies that you might have neglected before. Reading, painting, cooking, or learning a new language are great ways to make use of your time alone. In addition to taking care of yourself, don't forget to find ways to connect with others. Joining clubs, hobby groups, or volunteering are excellent ways to find new social relationships. You don't need to have a large group of friends to feel connected. Sometimes even a small encounter with someone who shares your interests can bring a sense of connection and belonging. 2. Rediscover old passions and hobbies, an opportunity for growth. In the years of working, many people may have pushed aside personal passions and hobbies due to job obligations and family responsibilities. However, retirement presents a wonderful opportunity to reconnect with those things. Pursuing old passions not only brings joy, but also keeps your mind sharp. Practical advice: reflect on the things you used to enjoy but didn't have time for, like playing an instrument, painting, or gardening. If you haven't had the chance to engage in these activities before, now is the perfect time to start. These hobbies help you relax, stay engaged, and can even provide a sense of accomplishment. Beyond rediscovering old passions, retirement is an opportunity to try new things. The beauty of aging is the freedom to do what you want without the worries of time or obligations. You can take a new class, try a new sport, or even start a new career if it excites you. Learning and experimenting not only help keep your brain flexible, but also enrich your life. 3. Establishing a daily routine and habits. When you retire, you may find that time seems limitless and without structure, which can lead to a feeling of aimlessness. This is why creating a daily routine is essential. It helps you feel in control and gives you a sense of purpose. Practical advice: start by setting up a daily plan. Each morning, take a few minutes to plan out what you want to do during the day, whether it's self-care, engaging in hobbies, or socializing. This not only helps you stay purposeful, but also helps you maintain habits and structure in your life. In addition to planning your day, make time for small, enjoyable actions each day. Simple things like eating a healthy breakfast, going for a walk, or reading a good book can make your day feel fulfilling and energizing. Creating positive habits ensures that you maintain both mental and physical health, and also helps you feel satisfied after accomplishing tasks. 4. Taking care of physical and mental health. Both physical and mental health are the most important factors when you retire. A healthy body will help you stay active and independent, while mental health will help you stay alert and happy. Practical advice: regular exercise is one of the best ways to maintain both physical and mental health. You don't need to participate in strenuous sports. Simple activities like walking, yoga, or swimming are excellent. These activities keep your body strong and flexible while also reducing stress and anxiety. In addition to physical care, taking care of your mental health is equally important. Take time for meditation, relaxation, or engaging in activities that calm your mind. These habits help reduce stress and refresh your energy. Remember that you deserve to be loved and cared for, and by making time for these self-care practices, you're creating a life full of meaning and fulfillment. Chapter 5. Building meaningful relationships and getting involved in the community. As we discussed in Part 1, social connection is critical for maintaining mental health. When you retire, you may feel like you've lost important social relationships from work, but by proactively seeking out new connections, you can reduce loneliness and build a strong support network. Participating in community activities is a great way to connect with like-minded people. You can find interest groups, clubs, or volunteer opportunities. These relationships help you feel connected and offer you a sense of purpose in life. In addition to social connections, maintain strong family and friend relationships. Don't hesitate to arrange get-togethers or keep in touch through phone calls or video chats to nurture these bonds. In this part, we have explored how to apply practical strategies to turn retirement into a period of growth, joy, and satisfaction. Embracing solitude, building new relationships, rediscovering hobbies and passions, and maintaining both physical and mental health are essential factors that help you not only overcome loneliness, but live a meaningful and fulfilling life. Remember, retirement is not the end, but an opportunity to rediscover yourself and live life in a way that you've always desired. Life still has so many wonderful things waiting for you if you are open to embracing them and taking action. In the previous sections, we have explored the emotional challenges of retirement and how many retirees fall into depression, largely due to a shift in identity, loss of social connections, and financial pressures. We also discussed how to practically apply solutions to overcome loneliness, rediscover purpose, and stay physically and mentally engaged. Now, in this section, we will delve into two crucial elements that will allow you to truly thrive in retirement: deep thinking and decisive action. These are the components that, when combined, will not only help you move past the struggles of loneliness, but will also empower you to create a fulfilling life full of growth, satisfaction, and purpose. Retirement, although a time of freedom, also brings a major life transition. It's easy to feel lost, unsure, and disconnected. However, with the right mindset and intentional actions, this phase can be the best chapter of your life. The secret lies in cultivating deep thinking to reflect on your values, desires, and purpose, and pairing that with decisive action to bring those reflections to life in a meaningful way. Deep thinking, reconnecting with your inner self. Retirement is an opportunity for deep self-reflection. It's a time to pause and ask yourself some of life's most profound questions. What do I truly value? What do I want to accomplish? What is my purpose now that I no longer work? Deep thinking is about taking time to truly understand who you are beyond your professional identity, your social roles, and your previous obligations. In your working years, you might have been so focused on your job and responsibilities that you didn't have the opportunity to fully explore your inner world. Now, in retirement, you have the space to do just that. By practicing deep reflection, you can rediscover lost parts of yourself and determine what you want the next chapter of your life to look like. It's important to take time to meditate, journal, or simply sit with your thoughts. Reflect on your life's journey so far, what brought you joy and fulfillment, and what you might still want to experience. This introspection helps you connect to your deeper self, understand your passions, and clarify what you want to prioritize in this new phase of life. Deep thinking allows you to break free from society's narrative about retirement being a time of rest and relaxation. It can also help you find clarity on your next steps. The most successful retirees are not those who sit idle, but those who take time to consider their values and goals, then set meaningful objectives aligned with them. It's about setting your own course instead of being guided by external expectations. Decisive action, turning your thoughts into reality. While deep thinking is essential for gaining clarity and understanding what you truly want, decisive action is what will make it happen. Thought without action remains a dream, but thought coupled with action creates real change. After discovering your passions, goals, and purpose, it's time to implement them. You need to take decisive steps to make your vision for the future a reality. Practical steps to take decisive action. Set clear goals. One of the first things you should do is define your goals. What do you want to accomplish in retirement? Do you want to travel, learn a new skill, start a business, or volunteer? Define what success looks like to you, not based on what others might expect, but on what feels authentic and rewarding to you. And take small steps. Daily action doesn't have to be grandiose or immediate. Start small, whether it's waking up early, taking a walk, reading a book, or reaching out to a friend. Every small step you take toward your goal will move you closer to your desired life. Over time, these small steps will accumulate, leading to meaningful changes. Stay consistent. The key to turning your goals into reality is consistency. Commit to taking action every day, even if it's only for a short amount of time. The more consistent you are, the more momentum you'll build. This will lead to progress, and before you know it, the things you've been dreaming about will become a reality. Adapt and overcome obstacles. There will be challenges along the way. Retirement is often seen as a time of relaxation, but it's also a time of adjusting to new rhythms and routines. You may face physical limitations or mental obstacles. However, by adopting a growth mindset, you can view these challenges as opportunities to adapt. Find solutions, adjust your plans if necessary, and keep moving forward with determination. Seek support and accountability. It can be difficult to stay motivated on your own. Find a support system, whether it's a friend, family member, or group, to hold you accountable and encourage you along the way. Having someone to share your journey with makes the process more enjoyable and keeps you on track. Creating meaningful connections, building your new network. As we have discussed in Part 1 and Part 2, social connections play a vital role in preventing depression and loneliness during retirement. Even if you feel isolated or disconnected, there are endless ways to form meaningful relationships and build a new support system. It's crucial to maintain your social life and continue fostering new connections. Practical actions for building relationships. Join clubs or groups. Seek out clubs, classes, or interest groups that align with your hobbies. Whether it's art, music, sports, gardening, or any other interest, these groups can provide opportunities to meet people who share your passions. In addition, joining these groups will help you stay active and mentally engaged. A volunteer. Volunteering is an incredible way to give back and stay connected with your community. It provides a sense of purpose and is a great way to meet others who share your desire to make a positive impact. Whether it's at a local charity, animal shelter, or community organization, giving your time to others can create powerful connections. Reconnect with old friends. Retirement can be the perfect time to reconnect with old friends and family members. Reach out to those you may have lost touch with and make plans to spend time together. These connections can bring emotional support and help you navigate the challenges of this life transition. Embrace technology. In today's digital world, staying connected has never been easier. If you can't meet people in person, technology offers a variety of tools to keep in touch. Social media, video calls, and messaging apps are great ways to stay connected with loved ones and meet new people online. Building relationships is not about quantity, but quality. It's about forging connections with people who add value to your life and allow you to contribute to theirs. Meaningful relationships provide emotional support, a sense of belonging, and an opportunity to share your life experiences. Living with intention and finding fulfillment in every day. At the heart of deep thinking and decisive action is living with intention. Retirement should not be a passive experience. It should be an active process of rediscovering purpose, joy, and personal growth. This means being intentional with your time, your energy, and your choices. Practical advice for living with intention. Embrace the present. Take time to appreciate the present moment. Rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, focus on what you can do today to improve your well-being. Enjoy the small moments, whether it's a quiet morning with a cup of tea or spending time in nature. Pursue your passions. Make time for the things that excite and inspire you, whether it's writing, creating art, learning new skills, or traveling. Investing time in activities that bring you joy will enrich your life. Living with intention means actively choosing to do things that bring fulfillment. Maintain a healthy lifestyle. Take care of your body by eating well, exercising regularly, and getting adequate sleep. Physical well-being has a direct impact on mental health. A healthy body supports a healthy mind, which in turn allows you to live more purposefully. Set new goals. Retirement is the perfect time to set new goals. These goals don't have to be career-related. They can be personal development goals, creative projects, travel plans, or family-related objectives. Set goals that excite you and break them down into smaller, actionable steps. Deep thinking and decisive action are the pillars that will help you transform your retirement into one of the most fulfilling chapters of your life. By reflecting deeply on what truly matters, setting clear intentions, and taking consistent actions, you can create a life that is rich in meaning, purpose, and joy. Retirement isn't the end of the road, it's the beginning of a new journey. Embrace this time with open arms and recognize that it's never too late to pursue new passions, build new relationships, and live a life filled with fulfillment. The key is to live with intention, act decisively, and always look for ways to grow. Through these actions, you will not only overcome loneliness and depression, but create a life that is vibrant and meaningful no matter your age. Start today. Begin with small steps and let each day be a new opportunity to thrive in your golden years. We have embarked on a profound journey together, exploring why so many retirees face feelings of loneliness and depression and how to turn these challenges into opportunities for growth and fulfillment. In this video, we have discovered that retirement is not the end of life, but a new chapter full of potential. It is a time to rediscover yourself, redefine your purpose, and live a life that truly reflects your values. As we discussed, many retirees face emotional challenges, such as a loss of identity, the end of daily social connections, and financial worries. These factors can lead to feelings of loneliness and depression. However, with the right mindset, retirement can become an opportunity to embrace personal growth, reconnect with old passions, and find new joy in every day. Now that we have laid out the challenges and practical solutions for overcoming them, let's dive into the final piece of advice. These steps will help you not only overcome loneliness, but also live a life full of meaning, joy, and purpose. Accepting challenges and finding opportunities in every day. The first thing I want to emphasize is accepting challenges. Yes, when you retire, you will face many changes. One of the most significant is the shift in daily routines. Without work obligations, deadlines, or meetings, life can feel empty and directionless. However, instead of viewing these changes as negative, see them as opportunities to find new value in life. Accepting challenges doesn't mean you need to accept loneliness, or sadness as a permanent state. It means shifting your mindset and seeing these changes as a chance for personal growth. You can start by asking yourself profound questions. What truly matters to me? What can I contribute to the world? Or, what do I want to do in this phase of my life to make it more meaningful? These questions will help open up new opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Accepting challenges also means taking control of your life again. Instead of feeling lost, realize that you are the one who decides what comes next. You have the power to shape the narrative of your retirement. Whether you want to explore new hobbies, travel, learn a new skill, or help others, these opportunities are available to you. The choice is yours, and every day is a new chance to make your life richer and more fulfilling. Building relationships and connecting with others. One of the most significant issues retirees face is the loss of social connections. Many people find that when they retire, they feel isolated as they no longer have the daily social interactions they had while working. Losing these connections can lead to feelings of loneliness and disconnection, which are major contributors to depression. The first piece of advice here is to build and maintain meaningful relationships. Even though work no longer provides the social structure, there are plenty of ways to meet new people and develop deep connections. Start by reaching out to family and friends, organize small gatherings, or simply call someone you haven't spoken to in a while. These relationships will remind you that you are not alone and provide emotional support. Additionally, participating in community activities is a fantastic way to create new relationships. Join clubs, volunteer for causes you care about, or take a class in something that excites you. These activities will not only help you combat loneliness, but will also give you a sense of belonging. You'll meet like-minded people and form new friendships, which are vital to maintaining good mental health. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of technology in staying connected. If you can't meet people face-to-face, social media, video calls, and online communities can help you stay in touch with loved ones and meet new people. These tools are incredibly useful for maintaining relationships, especially when physical distance is an obstacle. Taking care of physical and mental health. One of the most important elements of thriving in retirement is taking care of both your physical and mental health. When you retire, you might face a shift in how you manage your time, and that often leads to neglecting your health. However, maintaining good physical health is crucial for staying active and independent, while good mental health is vital for staying alert and positive. Practical advice: start with regular exercise. You don't need to take on intense workouts, but incorporating light activities like walking, yoga, or swimming can help keep your body healthy. Physical activity improves not only your health, but also your mood and overall outlook on life. It's one of the simplest yet most effective ways to combat feelings of sadness or anxiety. In addition to physical health, mental health is just as crucial. Try incorporating mindfulness practices into your daily routine. Meditation, journaling, or even taking time each day to relax and reflect can help reduce stress and keep your mind sharp. Having a routine that includes self-care activities will contribute significantly to your overall well-being. Make sure to prioritize rest as well. Sleep is essential for both mental and physical health, and with more free time, you can create better sleep habits. A well-rested mind is a productive mind. The energy you gain from quality sleep will help you remain active and engage in your life. Rediscovering purpose and joy in life. As we discuss, many retirees face the challenge of feeling like they have lost their purpose. But retirement is the perfect time to rediscover your purpose and embrace new joys. You don't have to let go of your dreams just because you're no longer working. In fact, this is the time to create new goals, pursue hobbies, and live the life you've always wanted. Practical advice: start by reflecting on what brings you joy. Is there something you've always wanted to do but never had the time for? Whether it's traveling, taking up a new hobby, or learning a new skill, now is the time to prioritize those activities. Retirement is a time to start fresh, and you can choose how to spend your days. Consider volunteering for a cause you care about. Many retirees find fulfillment and purpose by giving back to the community. Whether it's teaching, mentoring, or helping others, these acts of kindness provide a sense of value and connection. The key is to keep learning, take up new hobbies, attend workshops, or even start a second career if you feel passionate about it. As you engage with new activities, you will find that life continues to have plenty of opportunities for growth and discovery. Finally, I want to emphasize that every day is a new opportunity to live a life full of meaning. Retirement is not the end of your journey, it's the beginning of a new chapter filled with possibilities. While it's natural to feel uncertain at first, always remember that you have the power to shape your own future. The best way to navigate this chapter of your life is to live with intention. Make choices each day that align with your values and bring you joy. Whether it's taking care of your health, building relationships, or pursuing passions, living intentionally gives you direction and purpose. And when you face challenges, know that they are opportunities for growth. Embrace them and see them as stepping stones to a fuller, more rewarding life. Remember, you are never truly alone. You have the power to build meaningful connections, rediscover passions, and create a life full of purpose. Retirement is an opportunity to experience life in a deeper, more intentional way. Take the lessons from this video to heart and begin applying them today. Start with small steps, and before you know it, your retirement will be one of the most fulfilling periods of your life. Thank you for watching this video. I hope the advice shared here helps you not only navigate the challenges of retirement, but also thrive in this new chapter. Remember, it's never too late to live the life you've always dreamed of. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the upcoming exciting videos.